Hi Wade artists! Today we're going to be creating a starry night landscape inspired by the artist Vincent van Gogh. Start by picking a shade of green and painting a horizon line across the bottom. This is where the ground will meet the sky. It can be flat or hilly. I made mine kinda hilly. Now I'm going to create a cypress tree in the foreground or the front of the picture, just like the artist Vincent van Gogh. Notice how I'm using short, choppy brush strokes to fill in my cypress tree and then fill in the grass. Let's try a little bit of this yellow-green. Keep using short, choppy brush strokes. Since I'm using different values of green to start, I'm not worrying about rinsing off my brush. Let's try a little bit of this light green. When you add white to a color, you call it a tint. We are using tempera paint today. Tempera paint is a thicker paint, and since Vincent van Gogh liked to use thick paint, that's why we're using it today. I'm overlapping some of my brush strokes and building up some layers. I think I'll dip my brush in the black and darken up some of my lines. I'm going to switch to brown now, so I'm going to rinse my brush off really well. Remember not to tap your brush on the side of the cup. Just wipe it nice and easy and then dry it off a little bit on your paper towel. You don't want the paint to be too runny. I'm going to use the brown to paint some little houses down at the bottom. Let's use some black to add a roof and a door. I think I'll add a few rolling hills before I stop for today. Keep adding short, choppy brush strokes. There, I think that looks good. This is where we'll stop for today. Today we're going to be working on our sky for our starry night landscape. We're going to use some yellow to create a moon. I'm doing a crescent moon, but you could do a half moon or a full moon, and you could pick which side you want to put your moon on your picture. Now let's make some little yellow dots for the stars. Now let's use some of this orange to create some short, choppy brush strokes around our moon to make it look like it's really glowing. Also add some short, choppy strokes around each star. Let's go back to using some yellow. Since yellow and orange are in the same family, you don't have to rinse your brush. They are both warm colors. There, I think that looks like enough. Now I'm going to switch to blue, so I'm going to rinse my brush really well, wipe it on the edge of my cup, and then dry it off on my paper towel. So what I'm doing now is using some blue to fill in the spaces in between my stars. I'm using short, choppy brush strokes again. Let's add some white. This swirl kind of looks like the wind blowing. There, I think that looks good. Before I put my painting on the drying rack, I'm going to use a little yellow and a small brush to create some windows. I hope you have fun creating a starry night landscape inspired by the artist Vincent van Gogh.